Blah. Y'all already know what it is. Your boy Yaakov, what it do? The outlet to reality, the holders podcast in Vegas and Chicago. What up? This is the place where you want to hide from your drama or maybe hide from your baby mama. Just kidding. But anyways, I want to thank my fans for listening, staying tuned. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Ching. And today we have a very, very special guest that I had to bring back. One of the best rappers in the Midwest. And he made the best song I ever heard that just came out, Midwest Mayhem. Midwest Mayhem. Ever. Y'all got to listen to it. And what's up, fam? How you doing, brother?
Man, how you doing, Primo? Man, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm blessed, bro. How about you, man? Thank you again for having me. Thank you.
Of course, man. Of course. I had to bring you back, man. The fans were killing me, man. They were sending me messages, big old paragraphs. I was like, man, I ain't got time to read the essay. But I'm like, yo, if I want to condense the essays, I got to give what the people want. You feel me?
Right. Crazy, man. No, thank you. It's been an honor, man. This last, song, Midwest Mayhem, bro, was one of the best, rollouts that I've ever had. I did everything the proper way. I had everything set up. I had a great team with me, all the way down from the producer, Colossal Mind, to the engineer, to the studio, OK18, Jungle AE. It's been a blessing. And of course, my wife, promoting me, just being an incredible manager, booking agent. It's just been a great time, man. And most importantly, thank you to the people like you and the people that have been supporting me all on social media, on YouTube, because without y'all, there's no Lionheart,
That's true, brother. Well, real quick, man, I want to share a quick story.
Yeah.
I always do story time before, we get into the main star. So
For real.
I know everybody had that first time, right? Something that's so popular. And I'm gonna be honest with you, when I was young, right? This is really shocking, and a lot of people don't know this, but I actually didn't lose my virginity until I left high school, believe it or not.
There you go.
I,
Hey,
hey,
that's solid, bro.
this is all right because here's my thing. I think my biggest fear was like
Solid.
teen pregnancy, like being a teen parent. I think that was my biggest fear, and I ain't trying to get kicked out. So, real quick, man, when I met this girl in college, right? We were talking, texting back and forth. You know what I'm saying? She didn't know I was a virgin, and that's why I relate with that song "Wet Dreams" with J. Cole. I
Yeah.
think that we try to pretend to be like, man, I know what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get there. So one time we went to she came over to like a family get together. We were celebrating, had music, food, and we were dancing, man. I ain't gonna lie, she looked good. And my boy right here, he couldn't stop looking. So we got real close. She starts feeling me, touching my neck, touching my shoulder, you know what I'm saying?
Getting
And
all close and personal.
yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? We definitely broke the 6 feet apart, you feel me?
Yeah.
But at that time there was no pandemic, you know what I'm saying? But one time, so like after everything, right? I picked her up. I'm like, you know what? Let me take her to her place. And while I got to the car, of course, we start making out. Obviously, man, it's my time to shine. The crazy part is that she asked me, while we were making up, she was like, hey, you want to do it? I said, what? She's like, you want to do it? I'm like, I had the biggest smile ever, man. I feel like I
You were
sat
like, I don't know, man. Like it's that moment. It's the moment of truth.
right. I was like, man, it's a pleasure. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like popped up in my head. And bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. When we did it, good thing at the time I had a large SUV. It was a big car. And man, dude, like we did it. And honestly, I felt so good that when I got home, I contact, my cousins live in my crib, which you already know. My
Yeah.
cousin Pablo and Daniel, I told them right away, man, yo, I can't believe it happened. And they're like, man, that's good, bro. You're moving up. And it was just so funny because like, being, I guess I felt like for those who ever saw a kid going to their favorite I guess restaurant or like candy store, they have like the biggest, like their eyes opened up and they're smiling and they're like, you know,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's how I felt. I felt like, man, I made like $1 million. You know what I'm saying? I felt good, you know. But like for you, brother, like, do you remember your first time?
Man, um, yeah. It was not too far off from you, man. Like, so it was around, I was in high school. I was a junior in high school, and I ended up going for the summer. I went to Guatemala, and I used to go like every like few years. It's been a while now, man. I got to fly back out there. It's been a minute, but to our family out there, to our cousins, I went out there with my cousin Diego, man. Shout out to him if he's watching. And we went out to like a few different bars and shit. 16 years old, but I always look kind of older, so I
Yeah.
was able to get away with telling him I was like in my 20s, and it was fun. It was a fun time, bro. We hit up different clubs, and I ended up meeting a girl out there, and it was crazy. But man, it's funny because I never thought, in my mind, like I was the same way as you. Like I want to be careful, to not, get someone pregnant or not, be in a situation where I can't pursue my goals. So there wasn't like, after that moment that I kind of did that, I kind of was like a wake up call for me because nothing happened, but like, it was like for me to be smart about my situations in the future because can you imagine, like, I love, where my life is now, but it'd just be a lot more complicated. It would have been a lot more complicated for me to be at a certain level if I would have, had that, happen too early in my life. Because when I have children of my own, I'd like to be in a more stable position. Although I have children right now through my wife, through her past marriages, and I'm there to support them and be with them in any way they need, especially their friend. But it would just be hard for me to, raise a little one right now when I'm not at where I want to be in life, because when I finally am able to be at the place that I want to be, I'll be able to guide that person from, all the steps that it takes. So lesson out there, man, be careful. Be
Right.
careful.
Yeah.
And just don't think about it so much, when the right time, like you like it kind of happened at the right time it was supposed to happen, instead of, you trying to force it or trying to, not be cool with it, just let it vibe out. Everything
Yeah.
in life works out that way.
I agree with you 100%, brother. I thought that was real deep, man. It was real deep. And
I appreciate it, man. Thank
no,
you.
for real, like I feel like a lot of young people they rush into it like too quick, and a lot of times they don't realize there's a consequence. And it's been proven in science, statistics, not science, statistics that people that actually don't have sex in high school, like they say, yeah, they don't have sex in high school, are more likely to not get anybody pregnant because they didn't have sex. So if you
Right.
wait longer, you will reduce the chances of yourself getting somebody
Right.
pregnant. You know what I'm
You'll be,
saying?
you'll have more of an understanding of it, and you'll just be more responsible, be able to make a better decision, right? Like, I had one of my close friends a long time ago. He was real smart. He said something like, the 13-year-old version of you is different from the 20-year-old version of you, and that 20-year-old version of you is going to be different from the 35-year-old version of you. So every time you're growing, you're starting to get more experience, and you think more clearly. You can understand what you want better, and so it's almost like you gain that wisdom over time. So don't be so quick to just make a decision. Sometimes if you wait on something, you'll be able to, like you said, get more of an idea of what you want. Or,
Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah,
yeah,
and my young people out there, don't forget, protect yourself, put that condom on, don't forget
yeah.
that. You know what I'm
Wrap
saying?
that shit up like a burrito, man.
Yeah, because that shit ain't gonna be good. You're gonna be like, "What happened? I thought it was normal." You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, y'all, please be careful. Wait if you have to. And I always say this. This is for me. Like, I feel like it's good if you do it with somebody that you feel comfortable with, that you build that, like you said,
Yeah, you
chemistry.
build that connection because you don't want it to be just, the consequences of having a child, because they can happen whenever, sex is involved. You want to make sure that at least it happens with somebody that you can, like you say, you can share something with and is going to be responsible, right? You don't want somebody, negative in your life for the rest of your life, really. It's your
Right.
kid.
No, it's true. It's true. It's so true, brother. Real quick, man. Let's go to the main star today. I love our topic. That was amazing. I don't know how
Right?
we got real deep. My brother Dre Marro So brother, it's been a minute we haven't talked. I think it's been like 2 months, 3 months. Actually, it's been
Yeah, it's been
4 months, 4.5 months.
yeah,
Uh,
this is the last interview. That's crazy.
that's crazy. So, brother, what catch us up? Where you been? Uh, like, tell us if you've been in any interviews or like touring. Like, what's been new with you, bro? We
Yeah,
gotta.
so man, this year, man, we kicked it off real smooth. I ended up linking up with Colossal Mind. He's a producer out here in Chicago too, and we were able to just put together a few singles that I think that we connected on all cylinders. His production is on like a whole different level, and I'm appreciative of him and his skills. And it's almost like we kind of we can connect like whatever he's thinking, I'll be thinking type of thing, and what I'm thinking, he's thinking. So I think with these last two songs, we were able to really connect. um, I just recently hooked up with Grand Mode Cypher. They're this movement that has been going on for years now. The main dudes are Lingo and Andre OK, but there's a bunch of affiliates. They recently just named me an affiliate, which is awesome. And they're the ones that had those ciphers. They pretty much have one every few months. Every week they're putting out videos. And they recently had one in Jacksonville, Florida. So I was going to fly out there. Ended up not flying out because of like the snowstorm that I've been hitting last week like a few times. But they were so cool. They let me just record my shit and send it into them, and they were able to kind of like edit it so the whole video is going to be intact. So shout out to them for giving me the platform. That should be releasing soon. Since our last interview, bro, I've just been really just staying focused on my craft, getting in the studio, building a relationship with my engineer. Shout out to OK18 and Jungle AE Studios. They're an incredible place here in Chicago where you can just be creative, be yourself. And they've helped me, I think, get my sound to really sound the way I want it to sound, if that makes sense. Like, get that like real professional, that crisp, tweak that I think, I really needed. And I guess, right now, this Sunday, I'm actually opening for, his name is Taco. He's a hip hop artist from out here in Chicago. He's been vibing. Last year, he was actually headlining a tour with Cameron, the Purple Haze 2 tour. This year, he's actually doing his own tour. It's called the Underrated Tour. He's going to be going all around the country. But this is going to be his first show on Sunday. So I'm opening the concert with a few other artists, and it's going to be dope, man. It's in the WC Social Club. It's on the west side of Chicago. And that's just going to be lit, bro. And it's funny because my single release is actually on that same day, and I didn't even plan it to be like that. It was like I had the single slated to release, and then, he contacted me about, opening for his concert. And so it kind of works out nice that this Sunday I actually have a single dropping called The Bounce. So tomorrow, whenever this airs, it's Sunday, February 28th.
Yeah.
When the song drops. But yeah, man, it's gonna be dope. And that song in particular is real special to me because it's over a drill beat. And a lot of people have always like told me like you should try, making music over drill type tracks, because drill, the original drill sound was born in Chicago, and there's so many different now. There's like, New York, Brooklyn drill music. There's, drill music in the United Kingdom, New Zealand, overseas. And it's great to see how much it's evolved, but I just wanted to kind of do something fun. And I really think that this is one of my most catchy songs. Is one of my best songs. And if you really enjoyed Midwest Mayhem, I think you're really gonna be excited about this one, man.
That's what's up. Yeah, I heard it. I heard it was called The Bounce. So,
Yeah.
what made you come up with that title?
So, man, the fucking beat, and again, man, I can't say his name enough, Colossal Mind, that fucking beat, bro, it literally makes you just want to bounce. Like, it's just the way the drums hit, the vibe, the bass hits. It literally, like, gives you that groove, gives you that vibe. And so my flow literally just rides the beat, the whole time. And so I just wanted to give it a simple name that I think, what's that song, The Bounce? I wanted it to be something that, like, if people were to look for it or ask for it, they'll know it's just that track that bounces, And I really could see it, being in the clubs, and I'm going to really push it this year and get it on a bunch of different platforms. So I'm going to have a lyric video releasing, so that way, people could, learn the words and kind of vibe to it. And then in a few weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks, I'll be dropping the official visual for it, the music video. And it's going to be fun, man. I'm planning on having, too bad you're in Vegas, man. But maybe one of these times I'm gonna come out there and do a video out in Vegas. That should be lit too,
Hey, you let me know. I know of some good locations, baby. That's it.
Yeah. We'll make it happen. But yeah, man, it's really just I'm just blessed, man, to have good people around me, and overall have a great team, a solid team, from top to bottom, and they've been really everything I think has been really connecting. That's what's been able to kind of get me forward up until this point. So, you know.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. That's good. I mean,
Yeah.
real quick, man, I wanted to tell you. So the guy who helped you do Bounce, is it the same producer that did Midwest Mayhem?
Yeah, the same producer.
I'm so glad you said that because I'm gonna be honest with you, Primo. I've been one of your biggest fan and one of the first people to get to know you. Um, I really, really feel that Midwest Mayhem is your top best song that came out. Like from all your songs, I think
Yeah, I
it's the
agree.
best one. And I'll tell you why, because it's like you said.
Thank you. Thank you, by the way.
Yeah, I'm being
Appreciate
real,
you.
bro. And that's a good thing. That means you're making your craft better and better. And you never want to go backwards. You always want to go forward. And
Right.
I honestly, when I heard it came out, bro, and you posted on YouTube, bro, dude, I listened to that going to work. I'll be like, Midwest Mayhem. Hey, I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be blasting that. And here's the thing, man. The thing is, you gotta, when it comes down to music, you have to have a song that's catchy, especially the chorus that someone can remember. Like, one of your old songs, you know this from the heart because you created it.
Hello, homie.
Hello, homie. But the other one I was thinking about was actually Marty McFly.
Oh yeah, Marty McFly. Yep, I
Yeah,
remember that.
from the
Man,
from the
that's
past to the blank.
throwback.
Yeah, yeah. That one too is so dope because it has like that same how you say, like I said, like the chorus is catchy. If you can get people's attention with the chorus, they don't care what you rap about because
Right.
you already hooked their attention. And then once the lyrics come out, they're like, oh snap, that's what he was saying. Damn, I love it. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, man, I'm really excited to hear about the balance. Like I don't even know what to expect. And quick thing, so when you perform tomorrow, right, at the showcase, for Taco, are you gonna perform the bounce as your opening?
Yeah, so I'm actually gonna open with the bounce. Get everybody excited because it really just has that fucking feel to it. Like I wish I could. I'll rap if you want. I'll rap something for you
Can
whenever
you,
you
can you
want.
do
Like at
it?
the end of the podcast, I'll
Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
do
yeah.
it.
Yeah, please,
Whatever
brother.
you want.
Yeah, please. I,
Um,
I was gonna tell you so we can,
yeah, fuck it. Hit me bounce back with the flow. I answer the phone at this cash for the show. Rap like a pro with a master approach from me like Hulu and grab the remote voice raspy scratches. He basking in hoe. Can't get a grasp of the madness. I know I'm detached from my past. I'm smashing my goals every day. It's 420 smoking hash in a bowl. Get lit is a match in my dome. Real fast when I max it. Tracks in the shows. Clashing I both syntax. If I spoke sit back on the load, you ain't asked for it though. You snooze on the money, snore lax for the dough. After the most, that's how it goes. They get mad when I'm crafting the flow. Fuck a TikTok is my PayPal. Put the app in your phone. So that's part of it, you know what I mean?
I love it, bro. I love it. Damn, you got me pumped up. I gotta get crunk.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you. So it's really gonna get everybody, moving, and then I'm gonna hit them with that Mayhem song. Because to me, Midwest Mayhem, man, I just love the vibe of it. I love that I'm representing the Midwest. Because even though I'm from Kenosha, Wisconsin, it's my hometown. Really, is Chicago has always been a part of me. Like I've always been visiting Chicago since a kid. Because in Kenosha, we're closer to. We're like in between Milwaukee and Chicago, but Chicago's that city, bro. Like everybody comes out here, for 4th of July. For my cousins, you've always lived out here. My other cousin Jamie, shout out to Big G's, in Riggsville. He's in Chicago, so we are just always been in the city. My family, when they first immigrated from Guatemala, came from Chicago or came to Chicago first. So it's always been a part of me, and to be able to wear the Bears colors and just be able to, and what's crazy is I'm actually going to release a remix because I really enjoy the song, and I'm thinking of shooting the remix maybe near Soldier Field or something like that, and really doing something special. Shout out, look out for that because all of this is leading up to me releasing a project with Colossal Mind. All of the tracks are going to be produced by him, and it's just going to be a real special project. And I already have the name, I just don't have a date. It's going to be called The Talent Show. You, like everybody else, but you especially know that's how I came up on talent shows. It was like always trying my best, auditioning, and not even making the cut for a lot of them later on in my life, being in them and not winning them, and finally, actually winning a few talent shows myself. And so it's always been a part of who I am is to perform and to let the world know that I have, this passion within me. And the cool thing is, like, I have different styles of hip hop. Like I have the Midwest Mayhem, which is more like a trap song, you know, the beat is kind of trap. This next song is gonna be on a drill type of beat. Colossal Mind is as versatile as I am, so we can create different kinds of music. And in essence, it's gonna feel like a talent show because I'm kind of showcasing different styles that I have. So I think it's a fitting name for the project, and I'm just, you know, I'm honored to be able to put it out with him and continue to work with him. So thank you so much though for liking the song, you know, and really jamming it and feeling it, you know. It really means a lot because I know you listen to all my shit, you know, so you can give me a real perspective on what you think it sounds like.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Like you know me, I could be hard sometimes. I think that's how we are as Guatemalans, man. That you know what I'm saying. But one thing, brother, I want to say, I want to give a suggestion. Maybe you might like this, or maybe not. But this, you know, it's from the heart. It's from the heart. So, two things I got to say. Number one, I think, brother, you should do a reggaeton song. The reason why I say it because Tekashi 6ix9ine speaks Spanish. He's Mexican, but I'm not saying you're not Mexican, but he did a reggaeton song too. And it's really good. And I think this will get you out of your comfort zone because here's the thing,
do
brother.
something different,
Yeah. Because think about, you know, I feel like God gave you the power to speak Spanish for a reason. And Cardi B, when she started, she only did hip hop, and then she eventually got with Ozuna and did some reggaeton. And I feel like if you do one reggaeton song, bro, I'm just saying, brother, just saying, you never know a lot of doors. And this is what I was taught when I was young.
It's happened to a different market,
Yeah. You're reaching not only Americans from United States, you're reaching out to the gente de Mexico, de Guatemala, all the people all over the world, bro. And it makes you an international market. That's how I look at it. And I'm being real because it's from the heart, brother. And just like you know how to, you know, put words together, brother, imagine you did it in Spanish. And you never know. I'm going to be honest with you something. I'm going to tell you something. I don't know if you knew this, but I'm going to tell you. And I said in the last podcast, I did a TikTok where I was rapping in English and Spanish, okay? And I don't really rap. I only do it on the side, but I'm not like you, bro. You're a pro. I'm just you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm just not there. But I did a rap in Spanish, right? And it came from my head, freestyle. You're not gonna believe who actually liked my video. Faruko.
Hey, that's what's up, man. That's just lit.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you, man. And I was shocked. And
congrats, man.
Thank you, brother. And I was the first one to actually, so he did a TikTok because he's doing now more TikToks to promote his music. And he did one thing. I think he's one of the first artists to do this where he does a dual, like a split screen like we have, where he's using a chorus that he just came up with. And he has for other people that tag him to rap on his chorus.
Oh, that's dope. This is up.
So I did a rap to the chorus. And honestly, my video didn't go viral, but it made me happy that Faruko liked that I did it in English and Spanish. Everyone did it in Spanish, but I did in both. And I thought it was so dope, man. And so that's what I'm saying, brother. I think that, like I said, this will be a good way. You know, it's always good to get out of your comfort zone because it tests you to another level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, you're right.
And what if your video that you do in Spanish, that's a reggaeton, right? And
that's the one that blows up and shit. Gives me 10 million views. We're out of here, bro. I'll go pick you up right now. Let's go.
Yeah, I quit my job. And check this out. You have Daddy Yankee, Nicky Jam, Faruko, all these artists, they want to do a remix to your song. Think about it.
Yeah. It's a whole, it's like you say, a whole different, you know, set of ears that maybe would have never noticed me. Now it's a whole, and then they still have all the other rap music that I do, so they can really, you know, be a fan of both. Like, you know, it's definitely smart, you know.
Yeah. So you know me, brother. I like to, you know, share from the heart. So that's why.
Yeah, man. Of course. Appreciate it.
I always want you to keep growing. I don't want you to, you know. I feel like the only way we can get, we can succeed to move up is if we get a lot of
keep
feedback.
Evolving.
Yeah.
We keep evolving, and that's life, bro. If you don't evolve, you don't live, you know?
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, for sure. And one thing too, brother, I got a lot of my fans. They be trying to hit me up. They be telling me, when you gonna start that TikTok?
Yeah, you know,
You know what I'm
it's funny. I'm
saying?
laughing about it because I've downloaded, like, when I made that Facebook post, I made
Yeah.
like a bunch of people were commenting on it. I downloaded it that night and it's sitting on my phone and I just haven't made it. Like, I've just been so busy, you know, promoting, but that, like, you're right. That's another platform. So, tell them to look out for it starting this Monday. By the end of this weekend, I'll have it up and running. I'll make sure
Perfect,
I
bro.
add you too.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, yeah, tag me and I have my fans share your videos on
For
TikTok.
sure, man. Thank you, bro.
The good thing about TikTok, I was gonna tell you, is that because I had a celebrity who is a famous TikTok girl. She makes money out of TikTok, and she gave us like the secret on how to make money. So I'm sharing with you a little bit. She said that you want to kind of promote videos daily on TikTok, and
Okay.
she said young people are actually watching more TikTok because it's only 5 to 15 seconds than YouTube, because YouTube is kind of long. You got commercials in between sometimes.
Right, right.
So young people are now hooked to TikTok as their way of television or reading the news or watching
Oh wow. This is so
music.
yeah, 'cause it's such a quick little clip, you know. It's
Yeah.
funny.
And young people have a short expansion time. So they
Right.
can't, you know what I'm saying?
This man, yeah.
So that's why I'm saying, brother, when you do it, because this video, I'm gonna post this Tuesday. I'm gonna actually once you have that TikTok you put on Monday, I'm gonna tag you on Tuesday, so all my fans and all my fans can watch it. But the cool thing about TikTok too, I forgot to tell you, is that on your bio, when people follow you, when they click on the button, there's a button where it takes you straight to your YouTube video.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
So
So
you're gonna
I could like link them together and shit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like brand new to like I just started using like Instagram and Twitter like 2 years ago, bro. I was I was
oh wow.
not really on the social media. I mean not maybe a little more than 2 years, but you know what I mean? Like I wasn't really on the social media game, and I noticed that ever since I stepped the social media game up, like I've been growing a lot faster. So I think TikTok is definitely the way to go. You know, it's the new platform, you know, and you're right. It's gonna be lit.
That's it, bro. And
It's gonna be
I
lit.
can't wait, bro. You know me, I'm gonna be sharing it to everybody. And also one thing, I just did an interview actually yesterday with a famous he's like one of the head companies for La Balanza promotion, a very big he has a podcast and his own marketing company that he does, and
Yeah.
where he basically finds local artists around Chicago and basically like promotes their flyers. Um, he even has them on his show, on his podcast. Now, I told him about you actually yesterday when I did the interview, and um, you got to talk to this guy, brother. It would be a big deal. There you go. I thought I lost you, bro. It'll be a
No,
big,
no,
it'll be a really big deal. Reach out to him. He's a really cool guy. He actually is looking for a rapper to be on his podcast. That's one thing he was telling me about. So
that's
you,
what's up. Yeah, yeah. Link me up. I'll hit you on Messenger. Just send me his links, and I got you, bro.
okay, okay, yeah, and he's from Chicago.
Okay, for sure.
So
That's what's up. Gotta show love to the home team, man.
that's it, man. Well, real quick, let's any last words, brother, or not before we get to the last words. Any new projects that we should know for March coming up?
So yeah, so March, I'm gonna actually be in the studio like crazy, basically getting the EP ready, that Taylor Show EP, because I'd like to release that in April at some point. I don't really have a date yet, but I'm looking at like April. March, what I'm going to be trying to do is just promoting the bounce as best I can, because it's really, you know, coming out the end of this month. And there's going to be a music video you can look forward to, an official video, lyric video you can look forward to. And just all around, I'm going to try to release some freestyles. I got a few ideas that I kind of want to stay active. So even in the time that I'm not releasing anything between now and April, you're going to definitely see me, you know, throwing some videos out there. And it's just it's gonna be real fun, man. After this EP though, I actually do have plans on recording. I want to record a really lengthy project, a mixtape that I want to be able to put a bunch of different artists from around the world. I know a few rappers in Italy. I know some rappers in New Zealand, hip hop artists from France, Belgium. And I'd like to make like an international kind of mixtape. I think that'd be real dope, real solid. And it's going to have obviously a lot of artists from here too. But look forward to that as well. Maybe, later in the year. I don't have, any set dates on that at all, but it's definitely something that I wanted to, get into, especially right now that we're starting to come out of quarantine. We're still kind of in it though, like kind of 1 foot's in, 1 foot's out. I think it's the perfect time to catch a lot of artists and be able to just send, some cypher style tracks and just, not necessarily cypher, but just like, even if it's a song that's got like 5, 6 different artists, we can all like, promote each other. And I plan on doing more work with Grind Mode Cypher, coming out on their platform, and just this is definitely not the only cypher you're gonna see me in. It's gonna be many more with them. Again, shout out to Lingo and AOK for all of their help and all their love. But yeah, that's about it.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Well, guys, thank you guys for coming through, for listening, my fans. This is the Outlet to Reality, the holdest podcast in Vegas and Chicago. And don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe.
Thumbs up.
That's it, man.
Thumbs up, and then make sure you shove it up your ass. No,
yeah, please don't do that, guys, because we don't
do that.
We don't have medical insurance.
You could do it, but just after the cameras go off. It's like, no.
You goofy, bro. But yeah, man. Don't forget, guys. Check me out on my Instagram on the Outlet to Reality. Also on Snapchat is Take One Pass It. And every Tuesday, don't forget. And Dre Marro, where can my fans find you?
So, man, I'm on all streaming platforms, bro. Spotify, Apple, iTunes, Deezer, Amazon Music, anywhere you can, stream music live, or stream music like digital stores. I think I'm on also iHeartRadio, but also YouTube, is my home channel. I'm always on YouTube. You can even look me up on Instagram TV. I got some of my music videos there. We'll be on TikTok soon. So, yeah, man. And if you want to email me, it's the DreAmericaProductions@gmail.com. If you want a collaboration, you want promo, whatever, just reach out. I'd love to hear from my, supporters. I don't call. People call the people that support them fans. I call them, just support, a family, because, you're part of the Lionheart crew. We're all a team. We're all in this together. So,
That's what's up. Peace.